Does love really come and go? If someone tells you that he or she loves you, but just in certain moments, I believe most of us would ask, what the heck is going on? Now, is this normal? Or is it a definition issue? That is what we will discuss today. I mean, too many of us are just walking through life on autopilot and we're not questioning anything.
So many people, they have it. I love you, but when you leave the towel, I don't know, on the floor, I don't love you as much.
You said everything was fine before you brought this up. Then why was it fine? Obviously because the guy was showing you by action that he loves you. Hello everyone.
Hola. Davidxceleste here. Welcome to our channel. We hope all of you are doing very well. Baby, what are we going to talk about today?
All right, today we have a scenario of a woman who was left feeling insecure in her relationship after having a certain conversation with her boyfriend.
Okay.
And in this post that she wrote, she says, "Hi everyone. I'm really shaken by something my boyfriend said, and I would love to hear other people's opinions and experiences. I'm not sure if this is a misunderstanding about definitions or if he actually meant what it sounded like. It has left me feeling very insecure. My boyfriend and I told us that we love each other. Everything was fine. Then I asked him if he had ever questioned his love for me."
No. Okay.
So is everything was fine?
Yes, everything was fine.
And she is asking this question.
Oh,
Let's start there. What do you think, Memo?
Should we discuss it at the end or then through?
Well, if you have something to say now,
okay,
otherwise I go through.
First of all, man, if everything is fine, don't ask something if you are not ready to listen the brutal truth. Just that. If everything was fine, for what? Because of course you want an honest answer.
Claro, that's
and your answer, that's what you're asking, yes, but that answer might not like you that much. So if you're not ready,
she won't like the answer.
Yeah. Might not, because that's a tough one.
It is a tough one.
It is a tough one, but somehow I think it's healthy. It is healthy to question.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say, and that might sound controversial also that, I think we are not questioning enough. I mean, too many of us are just walking through life on autopilot and we're not questioning anything. And then we are complaining of stuff, we are not doing anything about it. And it doesn't matter if you are in a situation or circumstances that you're happy with or unhappy with. It is always healthy to question what's going on.
Yes.
For the purpose of growth and improvement, wherever you are. If your life is good and you want to become better, you have to question certain things.
Yes,
and if your life is miserable great. And you want to get out of there, you also need to ask certain ways. So
yes, but then it is good to question. Just in this one, somehow, yes, I might have questioned your love for me, but I have never really asked you, because what you have proved, what you have showed, says it all.
Yeah.
So somehow.
But do you think questioning always needs to be something negative?
No.
Because I think it's just. I mean, if we are switching that and turning to questioning stuff with the purpose of the desire to understand and to be curious. Then
yes, to be
question
curious.
My love for you is like, why did I choose you and not the rest of the billions of people on this earth?
Then I would say it would be better to question yourself. My love for you.
Yeah, before bringing it up.
Claro. Yes, before I ask you or question your love for me.
Yeah. So
because in here, I mean, I wouldn't do that.
Okay, so the context is this, if you continue from
here.
Go
ahead.
The context, she says. In his previous relationship, he was very infatuated, that's how you pronounce it?
Infatuated.
In the beginning.
Yeah.
But then never got to loving her because he found she had character traits that he didn't like. Even after realizing that, he stayed with her for almost 3 years. With me, it took him over a year to say, "I love you." And I just wonder if he had ever felt similar with me. He paused for a moment, thinking. Then he said something like, "Well, it's like a wave. It's not always the same. When I need me time, for example, and you feel overwhelming to me, then I don't love you in that moment because I see you more negatively." That's done. I tried to
reinterpreter.
Sorry.
Yes?
Oh yeah. Reinterpret. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I guess everyone who knows English would know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Remember,
What he
English
meant.
is our second language.
Yeah. What he meant, hoping he didn't mean it literally. I explained my view. For me, love is the foundation. Feelings fluctuate. You get annoyed, you argue, but the love is still there underneath. Annoyance sits on top of it, but that doesn't make the love disappear. He told me. I was hung up on the definitions, and that what he said is what he meant. That in those moments, he does not love me, but since it's temporary, and he comes back afterward, I shouldn't read too much into it. I tried again. So the love isn't gone. It's just overshadowed, and you can't access the feelings while you're overwhelmed or stressed. He insisted that, no. Sometimes he simply does not love me at the moment, but it always returns. This completely destroyed my feelings of security. I told him I was hurt and that it makes me feel unsafe in the relationship. Now I'm scared that his love switches and on and off depending on his mood, or that he only loves me during good times, which feels like conditional love. When I cried, he hugged me and said he isn't good with words and tends to overthink before answering.
Wait, he isn't it?
Now he isn't good with words.
So he's not?
Yeah.
Okay.
And tends to overthink before answering. He said he doesn't believe he loves me any less than someone who wouldn't phrase it that way. He also said it's not like his previous relationship and that he is sure about us, besides the fact that he doesn't always love me. I'm really confused. Maybe I'm overthinking. How do you experience love? Does love come and go for you? Or would you say love is always there as a baseline and it is just different emotions and fluctuate? Do you think this is concerning?
I think it is about the definition issue. Because also he is telling her that he feels secure. Yeah, he might have a different definition. And I believe some people, they're better doing than saying.
Yeah.
And definitely a man who doesn't connect very well what I'm feeling and then how to use it and put the words together in the best way.
And he's being transparent and telling that in the end also
exactly.
to assure her that she is safe. Now, that is words. We don't know. And that is what he's saying. Like, does his words match his actions?
Sí, claro.
So
yeah, needs to match.
Huh?
Needs to match.
No, if his words is matching his actions, I don't think this is healthy.
No, but somehow...
Because he's saying that he's not always loving her. And I think his definition of that, it is kind of like screwed a little bit. I understand that she's confused if she has a different definitions, because I will also be confused and I will also think like she's doing that, love is the foundation. But there is where we need to separate the love as a feeling and love as an action. Because the feeling, as you say, that
all right, yeah.
If he only see love as a feeling, then he's completely right to say it is like a wave. It comes and go. With that, the answer is, for me, love as the feeling comes and go.
Feeling, claro.
Because if you come here and confront me,
after a fight, if it is like that, you are not gonna love your partner after a fight.
You're arguing and you are super overwhelmed with everything that's going on in your life, and now your partner is coming and asking you stuff. Gosh, yes, it is normal that we feel a little bit self-centered and care more about ourselves and what's going on within us than considering the feelings of someone else, without being selfish and being like a maniac. But that is just natural. We become more self-centered in those moments. So if that is what he means, then that is a lack of vocalizing the definition of love, which makes her confused.
Yes.
And that's what I'm saying. Sorry.
I appreciate that he was honest. Instead, I appreciate this more than him saying, no, honey, I love you all the time. Yes, we are meant to be together.
And I think that is what that is what people expect all the time also.
Probably that's what I'm saying in the beginning, like, oh no, if you're not ready to listen, then better don't ask. Because probably that was the answer that she was expecting.
Or maybe it was amazing that she asked, because this will bond them more.
Also.
That's what I'm saying, like, you cannot question too much. Can you?
I don't think it's bad questioning too much.
No, I don't think so either.
Yes,
but but I think why people are avoiding questioning is because of
these kind of situations,
these kind of
and
conversations, the
confusion
and uncertainty that can appear from that. So, honestly, I just see this as a lack of and not knowing how to define
Yes,
love
I
and to
also
separate the love as a feeling and action.
yes, for him might be love as a feeling, and for her something different. Yes, but she said in the beginning everything is fine, and then also something that really left me thinking there was when she refers about the the previous relationship.
See.
So also when we tend to live so much in the past, and that doesn't allow us to live and enjoy the present.
Yeah.
So then, first, I feel that she is insecure just as a her, because she's thinking back there, like, oh, but he stayed with these women for 3 years, even though when he said this. But then, what about now with me? I'm wondering if he's staying with me because of the same.
I think it's valid to wonder, questioning that, as I said.
It is valid to question, honey, but somehow, man, at least for me, when I start a relationship, yes, I'm coming with a backpack, but somehow I need to unload that backpack.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Kind of heal yourself.
Yes, I
certain
cannot
things.
bring stuff from my past. This is a new chapter, new relationship, new chapter in my life.
Yeah.
So then why not, hoping for the best, of course, in this new chapter in my life? What happened before, it is in the past. It's there, just leave it. Doesn't matter what happened, well, depending. But then if worked or didn't work, all right, just leave it there. If right now it is doing well, they feel okay, the relationship, it is developing, why not leaving that freaking past there? Just leave it there and don't think about it.
Yeah.
Because the idea is that we develop, we evolve.
Yeah.
So that guy that was in the relationship, and he said also that he felt secure about them, no? Exactly.
Yeah.
So whatever happened there, just leave it there.
She's asking also if she's overthinking. And there I will say, like you say also, yes. I mean, yes and no. I think, again, we should acknowledge her courage to bring this question up.
Yeah.
Because that is a lot of, that requires a lot of courage and vulnerability. The consequence of asking that question, I believe that maybe she's overthinking from the outcome of this. But it's also valid that she wants to understand what is going on. I think we cannot blame her for wanting the desire to understand that, to feel secure. Because in the end, everybody wants to feel secure, and we feel secure in different ways. We come with different backpacks, as you say, and when we enter a relationship, we will face so many uncertainties because we don't know the way that you're mirroring me, and that can trigger something in the past. And it has happened a lot.
Yeah.
And that's why we're so passionate about romantic partnerships, because we believe that it's such an accelerator for growth because of that reason. But growth comes with this going through insecurities, healing insecurities, and do it together. Now, I truly believe that this is just a definition issue.
Have you had any insecurities, honey, related to me? Because now when I'm thinking about it, I don't remember we have had the conversation. You telling me, honey, I have this insecurity. I want you to know, let's work on it.
I mean, about you or about
the relationship, whatever.
Well, yes and no.
Yes and no.
Well, the insecurities is that, or not the insecurity, but this doubt that comes from this, my past. How I grew up, what kind of references I have from seeing other families here in this country, in Sweden, compared to the familiarity from your culture in Colombia, and the dynamic that we have developed here in our relationship. It is completely different from anyone I know. It is so different. So sometimes I have questioned, okay, are we doing the right thing here? Or should we make a change? And again, I think it's so valid to question that, to keep yourself accountable and not start to overthink and start to create resentment and insecurities and truly doubt if the relationship is great.
I know that you have come up with the stuff, and afterwards you haven't said it in the moment, but then later I was like, oh honey, I didn't know you were going on through this.
No, because some stuff you just want to deal with yourself. I mean, at least for me, you are kind of want to, not always. Sometimes I'm saying stuff without thinking and just like
here is
spit
maybe
it out.
yeah.
But sometimes, but most of the times, I'm kind of like when I'm realizing something from the past or trying to understand myself, I'm trying to really, as good as I can, at least organizing the patterns and everything before bringing it up and ask for help. Like just something like that. But something else I also thought about that maybe it's not super related to this topic, but it is mentioned in this post that she's saying like, yeah, there was some character traits that he didn't like about her, but still he stayed for 3 years. And there also come to the definition of love and the false expectations that we have about romantic relationships. Like, okay, I'm just gonna ask a question. When did you last time meet someone that fulfilled everything that you ever desire from a person?
No. No.
It doesn't happen. It doesn't exist. I mean, we are all so fucking perfect in our imperfections. And we just have to match up with someone who is aligned with our imperfections. So that he is together with someone with some character traits that he doesn't like.
We don't know exactly what type. No, she would be maybe a little.
Yeah, who knows? But it is not that weird that you stay with someone, because I think in every single relationship there is gonna be something that goes on your nerves.
Yes. Yes. I love you, baby. Yes.
And it is completely normal to have that. Again, we're talking a lot about this. We're romanticizing love and think that it's going to be perfect. But the most beautiful relationships, they are imperfect.
Yes.
And there is
the perfection in the imperfection.
There is struggles, there is challenges, and it is so beautiful that people can go through them and resolve those conflicts and issues. And I think for this couple, it is a great opportunity for growth.
Yep, exactly.
It is a great opportunity for growth to define what it means for them and really listen. And if it's needed, ask for help. Yeah. Reach out, hire a relationship coach or whatever and work on it together if it's that big of an issue.
Yes.
But as long as the feelings, as long as the action of love is aligned with the way you want to receive love, it's completely fine. Because to this person who wrote this post, you said everything was fine before you brought this up. Then why was it fine? Obviously because the guy was showing you by action that that he loves you. So I think really it is an issue of definition. Yeah.
I really think it's an issue of definition. Doesn't seem that he's doing physically something that really makes her worried. Mainly, what we listen here, again, we don't know backgrounds, what else is going on in the relationship. Here we're only discussing what was said. And from what was said, she's concerned from what he told her. And definitely, it is a fact that men have more issues saying what is going on internally. So it could be a definition problem. But it's great, as you said. I mean, it's amazing. This questioning from her, this situation they are going through or they went through, 2 solutions. Either they break up, she's not able to handle it, or then they work on it and they become stronger.
Yeah, I definitely think this is a scenario that, as I said, so much potential to grow from it.
Exactly. And I think also is very common because that definition of love, so many people, they have it. I love you, but when you leave the towel, I don't know, on the floor, I don't love you as much. Well, yes, in the feeling in that moment, of course, I'm freaking out to see the towel on the floor. But then if we see it from this other perspective, yes, I'm still loving you. Even though when you leave the freaking towel on the floor. It's not that you leave it on the floor.
I have never done that, actually.
No. He does other things. No.
Today's a realization, mi amor.
Today's. Wait, do you have yours? Let me think a little bit. Do you have yours already?
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
kind of, I think.
A ver.
Today's realization for me will be, I said this quote before, I'm gonna say it again. Wise questions give wise answers. I am 100% for asking questions because I learned for myself that questioning your path of life, this journey of life, it is helping us discovering who we are, and in a relationship, you discover where we are in a relationship, where we stand in our relationship. Are we aligned? Checking in with each other, asking questions, and in the aspect of questioning the love, 100% valid, as I said, 100% valid. Why did I marry you, and not the rest of the billions of
But
people?
that is a different question, honey. It's question my own love, then question your love.
Yeah.
I personally
But if
believe.
I'm asking you, Amor, why do you love me? Isn't that a questioning your love for me? It's just, I'm just formulating
Okay, but
it
then in
differently.
this, okay, got it. Yes, I like it. Just if your purpose is to create a stronger bond, you need to be ready for whatever answer it is.
And
You
also-
might not like it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, okay, my ego didn't like that.
But I'm willing
Definitely,
to accept
but
and work on
okay,
it.
give me a little bit of time. I'll work through, and then we can keep going.
Yeah.
It's just that.
And that
It's
happens
just
many times
somehow
for us.
be ready.
That happens many times for us. So, yeah. But it is also how you bring the question up. Is it
Sí,
about,
claro.
if it is just about judging
Oh, I know.
or having a bad tone, no.
Yeah,
It should be, if you're going to question, it should be from pure curiosity and just the desire to understand and grow.
Yeah, how you can question.
That
let's
is
say,
an action of love.
Yeah, let's say your partner tells you, I love you. And then in that moment, you say, all right, why you love me?
Why?
What do you love the most about me? In that precise moment, and not from nowhere, because as a man, no.
Watch out the microphone with your hair.
Oh. So yes, as a man, like bringing up these kind of deep questions from nowhere, definitely the guy is not in the mood for going through, internally and then give a proper answer.
I think he did his best. And in the end,
I think he did his best on it.
Yeah, obviously. And he was transparent enough to say also, I'm not good with words.
Yes.
I think you're overthinking what I mean.
Yeah.
Don't read it too much into it. Now, what about you?
What about me? I would say my reflection, and I like to reflect for myself. Question myself first. Question myself before I even asked you why you love me, why you're here. I will question myself and have it very clear. Because if I have it very clear, somehow that is going to influence you. And the entire dynamic is going to work very well. That you might not be the best with words, but then maybe when the moment comes and for whatever I'm asking you, then you say, I love what we have built, for example. Maybe not digging in more, but I love what we have built. And that is the result from my own reflection, because everything starts with here.
Myself. Yeah.
So that will be my realization for today. Again, it's not that she did anything wrong. No, it was valid that she asked. So she was fine asking, and he was also completely fine being honest. So this is a good opportunity for them to make it stronger, the bond.
Yeah, there is a book called It Starts With You, I think the title is, by Jillian Turecki. I really want to read that book. I haven't read it yet, but I really want to. So if you guys are interested in it, I can try to search it up and put a link in the description to that book. Yeah, I really want to read that book.
Yes, because and in the relationship and so many aspects in life, everything starts with me.
Yeah.
How I am living in the surrounding, in the society, how am I gonna feel depends on really myself.
People are just instruments for us to realize who we are. Yeah.
Bueno, mi amor,
Bueno,
super.
thank you so much, everyone, for
Thank
hanging out with
you.
us. And if you have a scenario that you would like us to discuss in here from your relationship, of course, it's 100% anonymous.
If you want it to be anonymous, yeah.
Yeah, probably. But then send us an email. We have the email in the description. Feel free, tell us. Try to be detailed for not leaving too much for guessing.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, and remember, in here we don't take sides. We try to be as neutral as possible and not judging. Maybe some brutal truths here and there.
Yeah.
But
yeah, we're prepared for that.
But just we say what we think and what has worked for us.
Yeah. So our mission is not to. Our goal is not to take sides. Is to try to reflect, to share perspective that can help couples reconnect or connect more instead of drifting apart.
Yep.
So again, thank you so much for being here.
Gracias.
Like and subscribe. Send this video to someone who needs to hear it. Until next time, take care.
Okay. Adios.
Bye.